Okay, so welcome to my garage and this crazy collection of books. Here's what happened. I was on Facebook Marketplace a couple days ago, and there was a post. There was a few pictures of a storage unit and some boxes of books. Some of the books are pretty old looking, but you couldn't really tell what there was. It said free books. And so I messaged and say, hey, I'd love to have these. They were fairly local to me, and they never responded. So I kind of thought, oh, you know, it's someone else got them, you know. And later on, Facebook said, hey, they're getting a lot of responses. You're probably not going to get a reply or something like that. Some auto-generated thing. And so then today I got a message saying, do you still want those books? And so I said, sure. So they said there's about 20 boxes of books, and worked it all out, went to pick them up. So what had happened is someone had passed away and someone else was cleaning out a storage unit. They just couldn't justify keeping it anymore. And they didn't want to pay someone to clean it out. They didn't want any of the books. So they were giving them away. A very nice gentleman. It was wonderful to meet him. Anyhow, so I took the books. There are more than 20 boxes of books. I'm starting to go through like a preliminary rundown. It's a little overwhelming. There is an incredible amount of stuff. I mean, it is astounding. Check this out. This is a Life magazine from 1969. I don't know if that's of any interest out there, but Pinocchio, some sort of Lost Horizon coloring books, brand new. These really cool old paper doll books that have never been used. There's these stamp books, Wildlife Federation. So this is Songbird. And then, I don't know if these coordinate, because this is Wildlife Christmas Stamps, 1972. There's a whole book of stamps. And multiple of these books. I don't know if there's more stamps or not. There's some random stuff that is not books, but my full-size passenger van is pretty full. So this is the back. There's some stuff stacked in the front. You can kind of see it along there. My front seat. I have some boxes in my front yard yet. So anyways, I don't know what all is here, but there is some neat stuff. What's this? The Virginian. So apparently these belonged to his wife and his wife's mother. And some of these are very old. Some really neat things. So I'm going to, if I come across anything like family heirloom, like I will get back in contact with him. But, so what I'm doing right now, there were some boxes that must have been kind of in a damp area in the storage unit. And there are some books that are compromised. I don't know what these are. These are some like, there's a lot of them still in plastic, but they're like a week-by-week study. There's some really cool stuff. I haven't even totally got into it. I found a pamphlet for the World Fair, 1939, I think. I mean, there's some really cool stuff. Look at this, look at that. Now, so some things were compromised by the moisture, and I am going to just recycle those things. There's a place I can go that I can just like recycle. You can see some are just didn't fare as well as others depending on their location and things. So just thought I'd share this with you, this incredible haul. So a lot of times people ask, where do I get my books that I sell on eBay? This is one way. When people are giving away books, books are hard to get rid of sometimes. They don't want to haul them around. They're heavy. So this is one way. Actually, I get a lot of great things off of Facebook Marketplace. So anyways, I just thought I'd share this with you. If I have any like totally remarkable finds, any more really neat stuff, I'll add it on here to this little video. I just have some like kind of preliminary piles here. I'm trying to figure out like what exactly there is. Okay, so here is the one thing I was talking about. These are just some really old, really neat little flyers, little pamphlets. Here. Quickest route from the heart of New York to the heart of the World State Fair. 10 minutes, 10 cents, the Long Island Railroad. There's another one. Where is it? That one is just, I guess, the train to take. Oh, is this one it? New York, yeah, New York World's Fair, 1939. And then this is cool. Book Mites for Children. The Story of Peter Rabbit. And it's this little box. And if you open it, there's these teeny tiny little books. So many things require like some research, but so cool. I mean, so neat. This is a really old, I don't know what exactly. I think it's some sort of hymnal. This had a date of 1800 something inside. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm just finding so much incredible stuff. I won't be able to show you all of it. It's just insane. But the Red Lily of Buchanan Valley. So this is the area that I'm from. And then it says here, a romance founded on the life of the Irish girl stolen by Indians from Buchanan Valley, Adams County, Pennsylvania in 1758. A story too strange and grim to not be true. And it's printed by a company in Ortana, Pennsylvania, 1923. I've never heard of this. So I'm gonna have to read this, but this is over 100 years old. I feel like whoever had this stuff had to be really into history. There's just a lot of really neat stuff in here. A lot of it very old stuff to my local area that like maybe even a historical society would be interested in. Okay, check this out. Alka-Seltzer for shoppers' fatigue. I could use that. Where do we get this? Where do we get this? I guess they don't make it anymore. The story of money and mediums of exchange. Oh my goodness, check this out. Bishop, the Birdman's book on the care of birds and aquaria. Pet birds and aquariums are essential to make home cheerful and its inmates happy. Consequently, they must cease to be a luxury. Bishop, the Birdman, Baltimore, Maryland. For prices on these cages and aquariums, see last page. Oh, we certainly will, but I want to know, when was this published? North American, some little. Oh, look at this. They must have got a canary because it's canary seed, a label, a pound of it. They had tucked in here. Okay. So there's some aquarium prices. Wrought iron slate bottom aquarium. Canary cage. The square brass cage illustrated on the front cover. Okay, well, I do not know. Maybe what I think is... Okay, I don't know. Don't know. Don't know where that is. Classification of parrots. I don't even know. I'm sure I could find a date if I researched enough, but isn't this? Oh, here. Okay, so it's the back cover. So there it is. There's the square one. Wrought iron with slate bottom. What did it say that was? $25? Oh. Oh, here. Oh, illustrated on outside cover. Okay. Best cage for the price in America. It's got a drawer and feeder. Regular price of this cage is $4. I will furnish it at all seasons of the year with a choice singing male canary at $5.50, or send the cage without the bird for $3. Oh my goodness, this is just incredible. So there's all these different punch-out books that are unused. This is from 1963. It's a farm. Super cute stuff. I don't know how people did this. There's a Ben-Hur coloring book. Look at it. It's not even used. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs punch-out book. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. This one's a little crooked. And check out this Halloween party book. Cut out and hang up. There's 8 invitations, 8 envelopes, 8 nut cups, 9 games, 16 of these masks, a menu, pumpkin fortunes. This is from 1954, and it's unused. So cool. Unbelievably neat. Night Before Christmas punch out. It's like they had every one of them. The manger scene. And then, where'd this go? I didn't even know Shirley Temple had books, but there's some Shirley Temple books. Some old Nancy Drews. Quite a few of these Trixie books. Trixie Belgian. And I can't even believe this was okay. Now, this isn't as old. This is from 1982, but it's the First Family paper doll and cutout book. Ronald and Nancy in their undergarments. Can't believe they put that on the front, but let's see. Decorate the Oval Office. There they are, your dolls. There's some outfits. What do we have here? Patty and Ronald Jr. 10 Little Red Men. This is from I think it's 07. Yep, 1907. Okay, so now these, I've come across a whole stack of them so far here. I don't know exactly. Sammy! Hi. Check this out, a 1944 paperback Agatha Christie book. It's kind of got a printing error. Do you see the E is kind of gone there? But still pretty darn cool. Oh my goodness, Garfield. This is supposed to be a book with a tape, but I haven't found the tape yet. So look at this. This is so neat. There's so many little trinket things. Well, I guess trinkets, just little printables. But so this is from 1969, and it's saying that they were 32 cents on their order, and rather than holding that, they could just send this back. And there's like a little card, like a little coin holder here. Super cute. And then these are from the 40s. Just really small little books of the Bible. I've never seen these before. Oh, well, that one's not going to tell us a date, I guess. One of them did. Which one was it looking at? Was it Romans? Yeah. Copyright 1946. So this is quite interesting. I didn't know this existed. But Webster got in on the mail order thing. So this is a convenient section-a-week plan where you build this giant one-volume reference work, the Webster Universal Dictionary. So the actual binder is not here, but I have quite a few of them. 2 of section 10. But these, the remarkable thing about these is they look so modern. But they're copyrighted 1968. So you were just supposed to, compile them. Having a hard time. I'm able to find the dictionaries compiled, but not so much of the different sections. Anyways, I thought that was kind of interesting. Never had seen anything like that. A couple Life magazines that I kept. This is from 1969. The Case of the Missing Beetle. Pa is still with us. And then this one is from 1957. Has something by Sir Winston Churchill in here. I thought that was kind of interesting. And then these are boxes of, some are new, like really old, maybe not quite antique cards. And then other boxes just have cards that were already sent and saved. But they're beautiful little cards. What do we have on this one particularly here? Oh. Widow's Mite. Authentic reproduction. Interesting. Let's see what's in this one. Oh, look at that. So cute. Glitters. Oh, birthday thoughts. So precious. Happy anniversary. That one has a mark on it. Birthday joy. So many of them. Do you see all of these? Okay, so I have completed it all. I got rid of the stuff that was no good. There was like a box or two that had maybe kerosene spilt on them. And some that were just kind of destroyed by moisture. So I've got these 3 crates down below, this box here, and then all of these things over here. I saved this for my daughter. I thought she might like that. And I'm kind of like compressing some things down below here. You can kind of see. So that's a lot of books, a lot of really cool things, free. All it costed me was the, mileage to get there, and then the mileage to the recycling place to deposit the recycling. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this haul. A little different than my typical hauls. Generally, I'm doing fabric hauls and grocery hauls. But it was super exciting, and I thought that maybe you'd like to check it out. So stay tuned. Sooner or later, I'll get these listed. Probably will be a while. I do have quite the pile up of things. So it might be a little bit, but that's okay. It's good to have an inventory. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.